One of the things that you have to do to play really good defense is to be a team that doesn't make very many mistakes. And certainly the mistakes that we made today were very harmful in going against a team that's clearly a big, strong, talented team. And those mistakes particularly showed up, as you all noticed. Say, for example, we had 3 get-off-the-field situations where we kept the other team on the field with penalties. And that just has started from there. So that's the first part of it, and we just got to play better than what we played.
Could you talk about the impact that Hankerson had on the game?
Obviously, he had a big impact. He had 2 long plays, and we thought he was the best receiver in the league coming in, and he played like one.
The touchdown, Johnson said there was a busted coverage on that one. The first play, the 45-yard reception, was there busted on that, or was that just a quick slant that he was able to get to?
The first one?
Yes, sir.
The first one was just a missed tackle. That's about an 8-yard gain. Okay, and the tackle was missed. And the second one, if it's played properly, it's one of those mistake plays. If it's played properly, at least we have somebody lined up on him when the ball is thrown.
You guys did seem to do a little bit better job after those first couple of drives of stopping the run. What kind of, did you make any adjustments, or just a question, just making better tackles? Or?
Well, sure. When the other team moves the ball like that, you're always making adjustments. If you don't, you're a fool. You try to continue going the same way, then obviously you're probably going to get the same result. So we just have an idea when you start out a game, the so-called game plan, which is very detailed, but it's just the way you start the journey. And there's going to be detours along the way and changes that you have to make, and those are made sometimes in between plays and certainly in between series. The idea that you can wait until halftime to make those adjustments, that usually means that it's too late. So we were doing some adjusting right from the start.
Can you talk about, I guess, is there a sense of frustration from the defensive perspective because the offense keeps struggling and turning the ball over and
no, we don't even pay any attention to that. And in fact, I thought the little bit that I paid attention to the offensive part of the game, I thought Tevin did a real good job, and I wish that we had been able to give him a little more support.
It just seems like this season that when the defense struggles, the offense can move the ball, and then suddenly when the offense starts moving the ball, the defense starts struggling. Like it just can't match up this season. Is that just inexperience, or what is that a sign of?
I don't know. I think we're getting a little too deep there now. Okay, really.
I've never been accused of that.
You're deeper than I am.
What the most physical offense you guys have faced this year?
Sure, clearly. I mean, we knew that coming in. On a year-to-year basis, that's the case. You look at the size of some of those players. You look at the matchup, say, whoever had to line up in front of that number 77. And the good news is he'll be there for 3 more years. So, but we knew it was going to be, as we said, going into the week with the players, look, we're not going to get any taller in a week's time. Okay, we're not going to get any heavier. They are who they are, okay, and we are who we are. And to deal with that, there's a way that we have to play. And one, we have to play a clean game. Okay, we can't magnify or add to whatever they're able to accomplish based on their skill. We can't add to that through mistakes. Okay. So stops are going to be hard to get against them. So as I said, we had three stop downs that with a penalty we kept them on the field, and I believe points resulted after each one of those. We have to tackle well against these guys. They're hard guys to tackle. Okay, there's a way you got to tackle them. We made a mistake on one of those, and they ended up with a lot of yardage that ended up in points. So sure, there was an issue with that, but look, that's no surprise. We knew that was going to be the case.
2 more for Al.
Coach Johnson was just kind of talking about his frustrations of having to, going through this losing stretch, so to speak. But what about the assistants like yourselves? How's this impacting you and the other assistants?
Everything that we do for 365 days a year is on the 12 opportunities that you have to walk out of the stadium just with the feeling of satisfaction that you get from accomplishment. That's what it's all for. So if you don't, I think each time that it happens that you have to walk out after putting in all that was put in during the week, then there's a significant sense of loss. It's what our life is about. So,
Anything else, Rob?